They leased the real yellow Lamborghini to Shatta Wale, one of their high-profile clients. Their thinking was simple. If a celebrity like Shatta Wale was seen driving the car, no one would suspect anything illegal.
Shatta trying to feel voltage mansion. Otwa ho ba bi ma ye hu sa yellow Lamborghini no. Sa fe the purple one be na e ba che se say twa pictures in video a say another purple Lamborghini. I mean so ye nwum kra sa de support no.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is my editorial. My name is DJ Slim. This editorial is proudly brought to you by 3ws.mybet.africa. So when you car, ubedi udin so aye betua in a more professional way. And aqua blue mineral water and so kind of refresh you, making sure say you're hydrated throughout the day. So baby anambia making sure so no nsuo na nsuo a wonom no onum nsupa. Yes, nsuo no aqua blue mineral water. And on American for amount. Enu bi ne ya no mo ase enu bi no bia age die obi age atum se eye kikim eye buei eye fanta bruta se kutu se bam matras de na me information and ebro na unse I think for some time now yem fancy be 2-3 days ni information be break here enenam system nim sa but as a APS MP na de enti MP kese ne say yeah high life legend that Lumba e won into a cover news bebre so but a news be so shase I say bola suja no dere na news be e na shase news ne FBI o ma tie Ghana biem FBI o ma tie Ghana biem na operation o ma be ye Ghana no ano e den nkrofobia o be ye mop up action nkrofobia na wo se form mumre bia o munya form no afi no ma ba o ma be cleaning ni na o ba be ye mop up action Joma ba mopia na oma farman for papa. There's actually a video documenting sa series nina, but before I put the video out, this wicked blogger GH wa documenting crofo FBI for aba form any or more metimede edwane nina me patro yenhwe we ye ba beka another important aspect of sa FBI soup nina Shatta Wale yellow Lamborghini no any purple Lamborghini no yeah, Babe can was but for now, Yanfia Oma, a year FBI for Ababe Formono, Yanfemra.
Some Ghanaians were fortunate enough to escape before the FBI could lay their hands on them. Did someone tip them off? Or did their malams work some spiritual protection? Only they know the truth. But one thing is sure, the FBI never gives up. Until you are arrested or dead, they won't stop chasing you. And even in death, they'll still try to make sure justice is served. Here are the 3 Ghanaians who successfully escaped the FBI's operations in Ghana and went into hiding. 1. Manaf, also known as M. Unique Homes. Manaf is very skilled at avoiding arrest. He's a real estate developer and is allegedly involved in money laundering and fraud. He owns multiple properties in East Legon Hills and is believed to collect and manage funds for other fraudsters, helping them convert illegal money into real estate. He was exposed during Shatta Wale's case and has been on the FBI's watch list ever since. According to our sources, he fled to Burkina Faso when Shatta Wale's issue made headlines. He returned to Ghana briefly, then vanished again just before the recent FBI operation that led to the arrests of Dada Joe Remix, Agony, and others. Manaf is seen as a tough target. It's believed he has strong informants within government circles who alert him before any joint operation takes place. Unless someone from his circle snitches. 2. Don Royce DNR. Don Royce DNR is one of the flashiest fraudsters out there, and that's part of what got him into trouble. He didn't follow the unwritten rule that says, keep a low profile. Instead, he flaunted his lifestyle. Expensive cars, loud clubbing, countless women, and non-stop social media posts. His yellow Lamborghini was seized by the FBI, and before things got worse, he fled to Togo, then to Burkina Faso. That quick decision saved him for now. How long he can stay hidden depends on how smart he is moving forward. If he stays quiet and stops showing off, he might remain free. But as always, the FBI never forgets. Their code is simple. No suspect escapes without paying for their crimes against American citizens. We hope, for his sake, that his malam continues working overtime.
Welcome back. According to Wiki blogger GH, this is what he's saying. He said, this is actually happening on the ground. Now, I was tempted to believe it because we say who say yeah, a couple of accounts be on social media and super so much say FBI for about the issue because I saw Deborah's post who I heard say yes, there's been another FBI bust. In fact, first one I was privy to certain things, but many country ni muntu mente we dem ante ho popoye bia menya ho information bia me hu yan say about beto system nim say FBI for your operation for now as part of the operation no and it lead to Nana Kwabena Amoa ono as at 2021 ono waje atum ni plea no from 2021 waje atum say waye niam bia say emfata in fact from a year COVID relief funds to email ploy to scam ninyi na wayebi. In fact, obu a whole city, New Jersey, city of Lexington. Otimi frodo almost say or non-profit organization bi ohiamwa. So close to about $4 million was deposited in the account. Nana Kwabena Amoa. Na sa Nana Kwabena Amoa we. Ono na asem in question because near see what jiska according to information I received, there's your jiska otimi rura to no asa akɔfa akɔji stolen cars not the bagana no the bagana ebebe si former NSB boss or National Signals Bureau boss so edubuahin ebesi ne so na ebesi ne so a eye ono ne car rental dream collection car rentals no our more rental luxury cars no eho ene bepi na den na label yellow Lamborghini na isa yellow Lamborghini Shatta Wale ede nanti den ne bem. Me person will pay close attention to this video as Wicked Blogger GH. Essay narrative for I'm on the fence on this because me need information to say it is not true or it is true. But let's see what it is.
It came to Ghana in secret, but now it's gone. Shatta's yellow Lamborghini, which once turned heads in Accra, has been shipped back to the United States by the FBI. What started as a luxury flex has ended in international seizure. How did it all unfold? And what does this mean for everyone involved? Let's break it down. Shatta Wale's famous yellow Lamborghini, the same one that had tongues wagging across Ghana, has officially been shipped back to the United States by the FBI. This confirms earlier reports by Wicked Blogger Ghana that federal agents, working with local authorities, stormed the dancehall artist East Legon mansion to retrieve the flashy car. A few weeks ago, we broke the news that the FBI had seized the yellow Lamborghini Shatta Wale, had been seen cruising around Accra. At the time, social media erupted with questions. Where had the car gone? Was it his? Why had it suddenly disappeared? Shatta Wale didn't take the story lightly. He fired back aggressively, even going as far as insulting our platform and mentioning our blogger's mother. Many fans thought his response was over the top, but we stood by our report. And now, the truth has caught up. Not long after we broke the news, Shatta Wale posted a different Lamborghini on his social media pages, congratulating himself as if he had just bought it. The timing was telling. It felt like an indirect confirmation that the original yellow Lambo had indeed been seized. So where did all this begin? The yellow Lamborghini was originally bought by a man named Nana Amoa, who is now serving a sentence of 86 months in a United States federal prison for conspiracy to commit money laundering. According to official FBI documents, the vehicle was one of several luxury assets Amoa purchased using funds stolen through a complicated fraud network. Amoa didn't act alone. He worked alongside his co-conspirator, Shemeha MacDonald, to set up fake companies and forge identities to receive funds from victims in the US. The stolen millions were then used to buy exotic cars, designer watches, and real estate around the world. In 2023, just before his arrest, Amoa reportedly got wind that the FBI was closing in. Acting quickly, he arranged for the yellow Lamborghini to be smuggled out of the US and into Ghana, hoping it would stay off the radar while he figured out his next move. But the plan didn't work. According to sources within the FBI, 2 US nationals named Ben and Asamani, along with a former Ghanaian government official named Adu Bahin, intercepted the vehicle. Instead of turning it over to the authorities, they struck a private deal with Amoa. They agreed to buy the Lamborghini at a reduced price and register it under their luxury car rental business, Dream Enterprise Collections Limited. Amoa, who was drowning in legal fees and dealing with a personal tragedy, his sister had reportedly been shot and killed, accepted the deal. The Lamborghini was quietly added to Dream Enterprises' fleet of high-end vehicles in Ghana. When the FBI resumed the search for the missing car, they hit several roadblocks. Some Ghanaian officials denied any knowledge of the vehicle, and others allegedly gave misleading information. Still, the FBI didn't give up. They monitored social media activity, tracked vehicle identification numbers, and followed digital trails. That's when they noticed another yellow Lamborghini, this time belonging to businessman Don Roy's DNR. For a moment, investigators thought this might be the missing vehicle. But after a full inspection, they realized it wasn't the same car. However, Don Royce's Lamborghini turned out to be involved in a separate fraud case, which helped clear up a rumor that he had gifted it to Shatta Wale. That claim was false. Meanwhile, Adubahin and his team came up with a clever plan. They leased the real yellow Lamborghini to Shatta Wale, one of their high-profile clients. Their thinking was simple. If a celebrity like Shatta Wale was seen driving the car, no one would suspect anything illegal. And for a while, the plan worked. Shatta Wale proudly drove the car to events, posted photos of it online, and let the public believe it was his. Fans celebrated his supposed success. But behind the scenes, the FBI continued their quiet investigation. Everything unraveled during the court proceedings against Adubahin. Legal documents revealed that Dream Enterprise Collections Limited owned a fleet of exotic vehicles, including the infamous yellow Lamborghini, along with several Range Rovers, Cadillacs, and Maseratis. Thanks to a joint effort by Ghana's Economic and Organized Crime Office, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, and the National Intelligence Bureau, the Lamborghini was finally located and confirmed to be the missing car flagged by the FBI. It was seized and handed over to federal agents. Shatta Wale, who had been using the car extensively, was brought in for questioning. He wasn't charged, but was officially listed as a person of interest. Authorities said they might question him again as the case develops. In a surprising move, just days after the seizure, Shatta Wale posted online that he had bought a brand new Lamborghini. The timing raised eyebrows. Was it a legitimate purchase? A PR stunt? A way to distract from the ongoing investigation? The questions remain. As for the yellow Lamborghini, it has been successfully shipped to Lexington, Kentucky, where the FBI plans to auction it. The money raised will go toward reimbursing victims of Nana Amoah's fraud. But this case is far from over. Sources close to the investigation say the FBI is still tracking down other individuals in Ghana who may be hiding additional assets connected to Amoah. Investigators believe he concealed more property and luxury items than what has been recovered so far. So while Shatta Wale may be enjoying his new Lamborghini, the story of the old one is still very much alive. And the trail it left behind could lead to even more revelations and arrests. For now, congratulations to Shatta Wale on his recent purchase. We hope this one is clean, without any legal baggage. So the Lamborghini is gone, the truth is out, and the investigation is far from over. Shatta Wale may have moved on, but the FBI hasn't. More arrests could follow, and more names might drop.
Wow. Asemuyanwedi. Welcome back. Asemuyanwedi. It makes, how we piece it together the stories, it is making a lot of sense because there are also stories here, apart from on the site of the DOJ, on the site of the United States Attorney's Office, Eastern District of Kentucky, a story detailing Nana Kwabena Amoah. Abrantia wedi 31, Ghana near wedi 31 years. You're sentencing to 86 months in a federal prison. In fact, the sentence was done. Let me get the date. That is last in 2023. In 2023, Nana Kwabena Amoah in 2023, and almost sentencing. Apart from the story being original here, story is a detail. The exploit from buying stolen cars and also shipping stolen cars to Ghana. Story in a detail that it is official site of a U.S. Department of Justice. Also, there's another story on Ghana Web. A link ono the same nana kwabna ano to the Nigerian influencer okaya na asem bi ba emre bi say FBI fo abefa no enche bia ye junior mu say FBI for TC Nigeria omakofa popular Nigerian influencer bi by the name Safa Egemesi. I don't know if you chanced on that story. In fact, $3.9 million in internet fraud was linked to this lady through Nana Kwabna Amwana and in Crawford. Same person. Okay. And see why the same Nana Kwabna Mwa linked the sad story of stolen vehicles. No, as I linked to NSB boss Edubuahin, of which this story is on a daily guide network. Abra a NSB boss unsa in sense ma or court in and out in the lawyer opinion attachia a move in and out of court. No, there was a time that they actually wanted to debunk a theory, of say ne car renter na a Dream Enterprise Collection Limited. Now I'm renting luxury cars. No, so much them say they are not involved in any stars. They are fending off that rumor and it's allegation or more away. So I'm a story, it's so the story needs so one way or the other because nipa krona ye can once if the person did not have a car rental agency in Kairon Kaya some fufro. Because omuchirima car na air bagana yellow Lamborghini na air bagana no openini a year dubuahin ene uhun say onya information no eno tia so say hey it's a stolen car. No, it's a stolen car. They are unim. Let's reach some type of deal. Deal be ni beti ma reach. Yan fa car na emmo bia ebia 77 predua sase amanfo hu ne say wotwi sa car no kra blow alarm. And they thought it wise to engage Shatta Wale. As to say yes, Shatta Wale involvement in an idea way. Me paso Miss Samu munten yi. As to say the involvement in idea way are true or false. Some of us we don't know kopem so no abeba be catch. Because all of a sudden people were worried. Started trying to feel your friends say mansion, a friend, oh, coming the voltage mansion. Or try how baby ma, you who yellow Lamborghini. No. To the extent say, you who say the purple one be near bars, what's a trap friends say pictures in the video actually say another purple Lamborghini. I mean, so you cross the support. No. These are some of the things that makes me want to believe this one. But for now, they are early days yet. Let's just relax because FBI, they only say, oh, yes, action we are. According to that same wicked blogger, no, FBI for two, omonsa fresh Shatta Wale. I'm a friend. No, I'm a friend. No, I'm on a transit din komo. He is not a obia yachen say wa. Ebia or no ne ko fa car na se bia wa to stolen vehicle na bibi debi. O ma je car na car na de. Sisi omuchire mu no. Eni Ghana. If Shatta wants to prove us wrong, he should show the car again. So who say the car ni mu biem dia ene. In fact, wicked blogger asema o kan de, then it is wrong. But kopem say yenya hu sa yellow Lamborghini ni de. That means say story no say ampa. But Shatta is now a person of interest. Sana wicked blogger GH pesoche. Or see he's now a person of interest inside the way ekosu nyina. Early days yet, to say the American. Let's just wait. Near ready ebe abekoso a year in coming days. FBI dey someone wamunim utwa ania utimi tu asiesa aka ho. Inti yentwen early days yet. Let's see what happens. But coming to the comment section, if maybe ebi announce what be a trese ade we a false. Ebi what be a trese ade we are making a true. And as a wicked blogger expose we or there be a true. Let us know in the comment section. And most importantly, keep it real because the street is always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.